Morning, dear student. In the previous class, we have discussed the characteristic of statistics in a plural sense. Today's class, we are going to discuss the characteristic of statistic in a singular sense. As I have, let me recall you, in a singular sense, statistics means statistical methods for what? Methods for collecting, analyzing, grouping the data, all this called the singular sense. In plural sense, whole of the numerical data is called the statistic in a plural sense. Now, in the singular sense, we are going to discuss first. In a singular sense, characteristic of statistic are as follows. Number first is collection of our data. Collection of our data means this is the first step and first job that is done by statistics. In yesterday class, I have told you that the first task of an organization, either it's a profit making organization or it's a non-profit making organization, or it's your school, or it's your hospital, uh, the first duty of an organization, the first objective is to collection of the data. Collection of the data can be collected by the different methods, different inquiry means asking the question. The data assists the investigator. Who collects the data is called the investigator in statistics, and who gives the information is called the informant. Journalize and create theory. Second step is the classification of data. The raw data collected by the investigator, then classified into or divided into various groups on the basis of certain characteristics like age, height, social status, so that table it makes a we can make a table, and we can interpret the data, or we can explain the data. This is the second step, that is called the classification of data. Third one is presentation of data. It is a presentation of the data either in a graph or line, what for the making it more convincing, attracting, and appearing so that each and every individual can easily understand the data. This is called the presentation of a data. Fourth one is analysis of data. This is a technique. Now, what have you learned? What is the summary from the data? That is called the analysis. In this technique, we study pros and cons, positive and negative point of a economic or any incident uh, or uh, or a event. These methods are generally applicable to tabular form of presentation. Now, interpretation of data. Interpretation simple means this is the final stage of statistical investigation. It is applicable with the help of preciously arranged group. In this step, we explain what is going to happen, and in this stage we also explain the forecasting, what may happen in the future. If same incident take place, this may happen in future. This is called the interpretation in data. This is the critical stage in the sense that wrong interpretation will now this is a critical stage. If the data is interpreted wrong, then whole of the step, first, second, third, fourth, becomes wrong. That's why it is called fifth one step is called the critical one. So we have studied the characteristic of statistic in a singular sense. First one is collection of data, second is classification of data, presentation of data is third, fourth analysis of data, and the fifth is interpretation of now data, statistical data. First of all, what is called the data? Any facts, any figure, that is giving any information is called the data. Now data generally in data can be of two types: quantitative data and qualitative data. Now quantitative data, as name indicates, quantitative data are expressed in a definite form. Definite here means 5, more than 4, and less than 6. But if we say I have many flowers, many here is indefinite. Many means how much? 10. 10 is many, 20 is many, 100 is many. Many, more, less. If we use this type of this terms, these are indefinite. But if we talk anything definitely, i have got I have got 100 marks in economics. That means more than 99, less than 100. That is the definite number. I have got the good marks in economics. Here, good is not a definite one. So, quantitative data can be expressed in a numerical form. They are measured in a standard unit. Either, if we talk about the price, then either it must be expressed in the Indian rupee or in a American dollar. If we are talking about the height, the standard of the measuring the height is either centimeter or feet. Or if we are measuring the weight, either in pounds or either in kg. Similarly, temperature either in Fahrenheit, either in Celsius. So these are the variables which are expressed in numerical terms. And another form of data is the qualitative forms. These are also human attributes. These are the human attribute which cannot be expressed in the numerical form. Just like a intelligence, honesty, duty, beauty, or dedication. These all the quality which cannot be achieved. The melody of a singingness or quality of a dance. These are the factors or the attribute which cannot be expressed in the numerical forms, are called the qualitative data. Remember, in statistics we always concern about the quantitative data. Qualitative data are of no use for us. Now now let us discuss about the two uh, uh, scope of statistic. Statistic is generally classified into two parts: statistical method and applied statistic. Now if we categorize the statistic is divided into two parts. First one is statistical method, that is used in singular sense, and applied statistic. Now let us discuss these one by one. Now statistical method, as we have discussed in a singular sense, all of the steps: collection of data, classification of data, tabulation, presentation, analysis, interpretation, these all steps are called the statistical method. Again, second one is applied statistic. Applied statistic refers to the application of statistic in our practical or day-to-day life for making our decision. That is called the applied statistic. For example, the statistical study of national income tells us our status of economic growth and development. Similarly, industrial production, agricultural production, etc. Now applied statistics are also of two type. Number first, descriptive applied statistic and scientific applied statistic. Now descriptive applied statistic deals with the data past and present and tries to make the set of figure comparable, assimilable, and intelligible. Now in descriptive applied statistic, we study some event in the past and present, and we correlate these events in the future. This is called the descriptive. Scientific applied statistics help in drawing conclusion. If with the study of a particular event, if we draw conclusion, that it becomes a scientific applied statistic. And just like a earlier, our poverty, the people below living poverty line was more than 2020. If we say this we have draw a conclusion basis on the some fact, so it is called the scientific, applied statistic. Tomorrow we will discuss about the scope of statistic, that is statistic as a science and statistic as a art. For today, thank you and have a nice day.